Said times in his rhymes cause his memories. We running through New York so you never leave. Strap my lungs then we puffin' through with that right. We're giving them some stories, they come back like manic this, manic that, while you crawling to me. The hell we get.
Okay guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing an M52 video on the things every M52 owner needs to have on their BMW M52 engine. Now, as you guys know, there's a lot of things that I have got to go over with you guys that a lot of you ain't even aware of. A lot of you in the US, to get more power and to benefit from having your M52 engine and to not make it feel so underpowered. So we're going to go over all of them things in a minute. Now, if all of you are just seeing this video now, because I know a lot of you are M52 guys, so you don't really watch my other videos, I do have an Instagram page. My name will be in the bottom here and all along the video, so you can go and follow me on Instagram as well. So therefore, I can answer all your questions on there if you need to, and you can also keep up to date with the new videos that are going to be coming out. So I'll leave that in the video all along as we go over everything on the M52 engine that you guys need to have. Okay guys, as you'll see here, this is the BMW M52 engine. Now, a lot of you in the US especially, and in Australia and many other countries, including even the UK, will have the black valve cover. Now that would be the M52N and M52K engine. Now, if you guys don't have the magnesium cover, you probably won't be getting the full power that was released in the M52 engine. If you've got a black valve cover, you may have the M53, and you also might be missing the key important bit to make this engine run and drive excellent with full power. Now, the first thing we're going to go over, which you need to have on these M52 engines, which you'll probably be missing, and a lot of you probably already aware of this, is this right here, which is the dissers, which sit right down here. And as you'll see, there's one there, and there's also one down here under the manifold. Now, this is what we like to call the three-stage manifold on the M52. Now, as you guys know, especially in the US, if you've got a 528i, you will not have this manifold. What you will have is the normal manifold just with the throttle body on it, which is the single stage manifold on the 528i's. You can convert to this and get more power from your 528i. They took that away because of the fact that they thought they were overpowered in the US and you guys couldn't control them. I don't know why, but that's the facts of it. That's what they have said. That's why they removed it after 06. But the same thing here, these engines ran up to 06 and then stopped, and we went over to M53. These engines were still being fitted in the 125i on the E82s and everything with the black valve cover. But as you see here, these have two disc flaps, and you also have the throttle body, which is what makes this the three-stage manifold. Now, as you guys can expect, more air means more power, which equals more fuel. This is why this runs on MSV 70 and why you guys used to use one on MSV 80. Now, what you also know is the MSV 80 has less stable flash, which means your power is basically lost. MSV 70 is the best ECU you can run on for the M52 engine. It's the only one with the full maximum power. The three-stage manifold is a great addition and can be added to any M52 engine if you don't have it, and it will give you a lot more power. So I do recommend that if you are looking for a power upgrade, to go for that, which is the three-stage manifold. And as I said, the reason it's called the three-stage is because it's got three stages of air intake, which is the two disc flaps which control the runners for the amount of air opening and closing. So you've got the big one for the low RPM and a small disc for the high RPM. You've also got the throttle body that's continuously letting air through, and then the disc flaps which control the amount of air to all the runners going into all the cylinders, which is an added bonus and gives you a lot more low down torque. The next one on these guys, if you look down here, will be the cats. Now, as you guys know, these cats like to get clogged up. These can cause you to lose significant power low down and at top end. This is a well-known cause of these cars, especially if your CCV goes and you don't catch it in time, along with oil leaking from the valve cover or leaking from the Valvetronic motor and getting into the cylinders. You'll end up with your cats getting clogged with oil, and the honeycomb will be completely blocked, which I completely recommend to go with catless headers down here, due to only because then it removes the restriction, and also the car can breathe better and also burn it off quicker as well. Now, if you have got inspection, catless headers probably ain't a thing that you could probably do. Same with here. But if you know anyone that can pass you dodgily, then it shouldn't be an issue getting it past the emissions with catless headers. It's something I'm planning to do on this one. I believe I'm going to take the cats off, even though I don't have problems with my cats, but I'm still going to do it just for the sake of it, because I feel like doing catless headers and making this engine a lot more better, give it a lot more power, will be a lot better for the car itself. So that's another thing we're going to go and be doing on these M52 engines, removing catless headers. It's another mod I strongly and highly recommend you can do on this engine is to get the catless headers, because the cats do get clogged up with oil, and it's bad for the engine and bad for the power band as well. Like, you'll be losing power and RPMs and you won't even feel it. You go and put catless headers on, you will then end up realizing all the power you've been missing by putting them catless headers on, because it's just a straight pipe going down with no cats in the way. That's restricting the flow of the air and the fuel mixture coming into the engine. The next one I want to talk to you about, guys, is this. This is the ECU. Now, as many of you guys don't realize, I have a special tune for these M52s, which will unlock the full power. And these always come ready. I have a load of them in stock. They come ready, and if you've got an MSV80 ECU, these can plug straight in to MSV80, it's MSV70, and they'll work with your CAS 3. Now, I've managed to do a different kind of flash valve for it. I managed to give a complete tune. Now, if you guys have the black valve cover, this ECU will give you around 272 bhp, providing you've got the 3-stage manifold, and it will work. So as you see here, this one is ready. This is one of my ones that are ready with the tune on. And if you guys ain't aware either, this tune will be available to all members as well, which you'll be able to download and just straight away flash it to your original M52 engine once we get the membership. Everything will be available, as well as the software on the membership page, so you'll be able to have access to all the software as well as all the flash mappings that I do, and that's for the diesels and for the petrols. This one's got a flash on for 3-stage manifold, and also it runs at 272 bhp. This is what I've got fitted in my car at the moment, and this is why my car just pures like an absolute kitten. And like I say to you guys, this is a car for the channel. This car won't be going anywhere. We've got a lot more to do on it. We're still going to go over and do a few more things on it. We are going to be doing the catless headers. Obviously, I've got the 3-stage manifold. We will be showing you how to tune it and how to flash it to your car as well on the membership, so you can get it. But these ECUs are already made and you can buy them. I've got a load of them in stock already, and they've all got the programming on it ready to just plug up to your car and work. The immobilizer's off, so you'll be able to just plug it up to your car with no issues with it not working with your key or your CAS. I've turned it off, so this is a good added bonus to have if you want more power from your M52 engine. And I strongly recommend to do this tune if you guys want the 3-stage manifold and you want the catless headers, because this is really going to improve your whole driving experience just having this tune alone on your M52 engine. These are the 3 must mods you should have for this car, and I strongly recommend you should have them. Now, if you do want to go any further, you can obviously install a performance air filter like I've got there, which is just a panel filter, which I highly recommend, because the amount you're going to spend changing filters every 7,000 miles, this is just cleanable, stick back in. And like I say, you guys know I've had it since the start. I've started YouTube. I'm still getting no problems with it. Runs perfectly. I clean it every 5,000 miles and never have no issues. I changed the oil on this. We do everything on this, and this car just runs like tickety-boo anytime I want to start it and drive it, and I can drive it with no problems, no leaks, no nothing. And this is the way you've got to make sure you have your car before you put the tune on. I do strongly suggest you have your car fully running perfect before you try and have the tune or have the ECU tune done on it, because like I said to everybody, when you do this tune, what ends up happening is parts end up failing, and then you end up saying that your car wasn't like that before. What usually ends up happening is, because if you've got Chinese parts on this car, the moment you do the tune, it will kill your Chinese parts. You have to make sure everything is genuine on them and nothing is failing, because if anything's failing, it will finish the part off immediately. Make sure you rectify all issues before getting this tune, and this will be probably the best tune you can have on your M52 engine. I developed this myself. It took me over 6 months to develop it since I started YouTube. I've developed it now, and I made it be able to run. I've tested it on my car. I've took the ECU out and tested it, and it worked faultlessly. I've got the tune on it myself, and this is running now probably about 272 bhp, and it really does move. I am going to make a video of it coming up regarding the tune on this car soon, so you guys can see the difference. But as I said, guys, these are the things you must have for your M52 engine. And if you do want the ECU or you do want a tune, as I said, it will as well for exclusive for every member who wants it. And you also can buy the ECU off me as well if you want that as well, which you can just drop me a message and I can let you know how much that is as well. Okay guys, so as you've just seen now, I've just gone over all the things every M52 owner must have for their M52 engine. Now, as I said guys, the flash software, the tune will be available on my membership when it comes about. We're in the process of sorting it out right now, and it will be available, as well as all the 150 programs that are available that I have as well will be available to all you guys on the membership. Now the membership will be in 3 categories, and the only one that will be getting that is the Doctor's Special one, which will be the 3rd one down, which will be the quite pricey, but I don't see it as very expensive for what you're going to get, the kind of videos we're going to be putting out on there either. But if you guys do want to have the software, that's what you're going to have to pay for. There we have access to everything. We'll also be doing giveaways on cars and things like that on there as well on the membership. And also you have access to all tuning files, as I said, for the diesel and the petrol, and many other things, as well as merchandise and things like that that I'll be giving away just to members just for free, without the need of having to buy merchandise on top of that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if it has helped you, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe if you haven't, and also please follow me on Instagram, as you'll be able to see all the latest videos, and obviously I reply to messages on there as well, as it's a lot faster than on YouTube where we get too many messages and I can't respond to everyone, and also can't see every message that people actually send. So thank you very much for watching, guys. It's BMW Dr. Dean here, and goodbye.
This one's from the heart. I made a promise to myself and my fam that I would go hard. Been through times, no cash, I'm a wallet, no cash, I'm a card. And life situations have a man's mind frame scarred. But it don't stop me waking up in the morning thinking to myself,